What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a little bit of unboxing. Not one, but two. So a few months ago, I was on Ringside Collectibles.com and I seen that they had an exclusive 2-pack that I wasn't going to pass up. I didn't want to wait for it. Didn't want to wait, to see it in a secondhand store. I wanted to go ahead and get that. So I seen it on the website. I think it only said it had a few left, so I went ahead and purchased it. And while I was there, I went ahead and got a few other things. Now, the part of this that I'm kind of ashamed to admit that I forgot everything that I ordered. I didn't forget everything. I know the 2-pack should be in here, but I don't remember if I bought 3 things that day or if I got 5. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a few months, so you'll have to forgive me for not remembering everything that I bought 3 or 4 months ago. But enough of that. It's here today, and we're going to unbox it. And I'm going to unbox it for you guys, and we're going to see together exactly what I got, because I don't remember. Now, I will say that this is my first time going on ringsidecollectibles.com and doing some shopping for some figures. So this will also be kind of a first-time shopper experience for me. You'll see what I think about it and how I feel about it. The good, the bad. I'll give you my opinions. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this. So first off, get my cutting tool. Don't want to cut deep. Don't want to cut deep. Don't know how far these things are going to be off from the cardboard. Don't want to cut that figure box, even though I'm going to open it right up. Let's see what we got here. Put my blade up before I cut myself. Don't want to do that. Packaged pretty good. You can see it. Okay. Making sure you can see it there. Let's get rid of this stuff here. Okay. Packaged pretty good. Looks like I bought 4 things. First thing is the Owen Hart AEW Luminaries. Now, gotta be honest with you, I was never really an Owen Hart fan, just because I was a Bret Hart fan. Bret was the good guy, Owen was the bad guy, but could never take anything away from Owen. He was always a great wrestler. I was a Jeff Jarrett fan, and he was Jeff Jarrett's partner for a while there, right up until shortly before Owen passed away. But let me take a look at it here. This is a pretty cool figure. I like how it's got the Owen Hart with the little bandana, little rope-looking bandana there. You got Owen with the sunglasses and the belt. I don't remember Owen ever really looking like this as far as his entrances or even his tights there, but I remember the early days of the Blue Blazer, and of course the later days of the Blue Blazer and everything in between, as far as I know. But this is the Owen that I remember most of the time, with the pink and black tights. But they do have him in a picture right there with this on. Kind of the longer hair version of Owen, kind of looking more like the early days. So I don't remember exactly what time period that is of Owen, but nonetheless, an Owen Hart Ringside Collectibles exclusive. That's one of them I forgot I even ordered, to be honest with you. But it's awesome. I'm glad I did. So let's put that right over here for now. What else did I get? Oh yeah. Yeah. We got the MegaPowers 2-pack. Another Ringside Collectibles exclusive. You got the Macho Man in the red robe there, and you got Hogan in his tearing his you know, yellow Hulk Rules tank top there. Let's see. Light's not the best here, but yeah. So there we go. We got that, and I'm going to unbox this thing here in just a second. So we'll put that right down here, and of course, with all of the good things, I got two MegaPowers. You gotta have two. You can't have too many MegaPowers. You know, it's got a Macho Man in there, right? He's got a robe on, and even the back showing the Macho Man with the title. So we know who was carrying that team. We know who was carrying that team the whole time. Let's see, what's this say on the back? Madness meets the Mania. At Saturday night's main event on October 3rd, 1987, Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage shook hands for the first time, creating the most powerful force in WWE history. I do agree with that. The combination of Hulkamania and Macho Madness formed the unstoppable force of the MegaPowers. Together, these brothers, bound by a handshake, conquered Andre the Giant and the $1 Million Man at SummerSlam. So what you gonna do when the madness and the mania run wild on you? Yeah. And that is a picture right there at Saturday night's main event. When it happened. No, that wasn't when it happened. I take that back. This was after it happened. Obviously, because they both got the same colors, and Hogan's tights there says the MegaPowers on it, so this is after it happened. But nonetheless, you got MegaPowers on the box. MegaPowers on the side. Got their mugs on the side there. Number 1 and number 2. And let's not forget the mastermind behind this unstoppable force, Miss Elizabeth. So yeah. So we're getting ready to unbox one of those guys. And what else did I get here? Okay. We got another Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Box is empty. It's going away. We got a Hulk Hogan Ringside Collectibles exclusive NWO gear, black and white pants with the Wolfpack shirt, red and black NWO with the NWO belt spray painted red, Wolfpack red. And there we go. We got Hogan on the side, another Hogan on the side. On the top, just NWO. You got the yada yada down there, and then you got on the back, you get a picture of Hogan holding the belt and NWO Elite. So let's see what this one says. In 1998, the NWO fractured into Hollywood Hogan's black and white and the red and black Wolfpack, led by Kevin Nash. The two halves marred with each other until the first Nitro of the new year. That night, Hogan challenged Nash for the WCW Championship. The two met nose to nose. Excuse me. The two met nose to nose in the middle of the ring. Hogan poked Nash in the chest, and the big man crashed to the mat. I seen it. I remember it. The infamous finger poke of doom signaled a reunion of the NWO Elite, led by the new champion, Hollywood Hogan. So yeah, it was a day that lived in infamy there. Let's see what, all right. If you can see it, I don't know how well you can see it, but down here on his boots it has NWO in black, kind of highlighted, kind of overwritten in red. And then on his bandana there you got the black and white bandana with NWO in red on it. So you got the extra hands, giving the Wolfpack Too Sweet symbol. So that's a pretty cool figure. Well, it was close. I thought I ordered 3 or 5 figures and ordered 4. So yeah, that's about right. So let's see. What are we gonna open today? Which one? Which one? I am going with, I always check my boxes. If I got 2 of the same, I always check the boxes to see whichever one's in worse shape, that's the one I'm gonna open. And I think it's this one. So as I'm looking at it here, I see, you know, you got them in the handshake pose, obviously, when the power formed. And then you've got an extra Macho head. You got an extra Hogan head. You got hands. Let's see, I see 1, 2, 3 extra hands for each. I see a belt on the Macho Man. And both wearing their bandanas, but anyway, let's open this thing up. Let's see what let's see, get all the tape cut off of here. Tape all around. Which I'm not complaining. I don't even know why I cut the tape off. I'm just gonna rip it out of here anyway. Yeah, why cut the tape off when you're just gonna tear it open? But let's see what we got here. All right, here they are in the plastic with the MegaPowers. Cardboard behind them. Unfolds out to look like that. Maybe a backdrop if you want to put them, pose them in some way. You can put that in your display case and put them right there in front of it. So it's pretty cool little display feature, I guess is what I'm looking for. So let's see. We got any bands in there holding them in? I don't think so. Let's get these heads out of here. That Macho head's a little tough. There we go. There we go. Alright, I didn't know how soft that hair would be, if it would bend at all, but it does bend coming out of there. But there's your Macho head. And here is your extra Hogan head. I don't know what that... Looks like Hogan's taking a nap. Yeah. Yeah, looks like Hogan's taking a nap. His, I like the tans on these guys just because this is a pretty realistic Hogan tan. You know, he always had the abnormally dark tan. With the hair that was just so bright. It was, I don't know, just really blonde. And for some reason here, you can see his hair has a little circle patch going around it. I don't know if maybe they were gonna make that removable. I don't know. It's not, but it just looks like it could be. Yeah, but his mustache, a little bit different color than his hair. It's a little bit more of a dirty blonde. Whereas the Macho Man, I don't remember, you know, I know the Macho Man always had a pretty good tan. He's from Florida also, but I don't remember him ever being this dark. He is just as dark as Hogan, but anyway. Let's get these hands out of here. Hogan hand. Hogan hand that went bouncing on the floor. And another Hogan hand. We've got the hand that can hold a microphone. And this hand is, looks like it could hold something, like, and it looks like it could hold a drink, but maybe it's for the belt. We'll say it's for the belt. And then there's another hand that kind of the same way. It's a little C-clamp hand. And then let's get these Macho hands out. Jumped right out at me. There we go. And of course you can tell which one's the Macho hands from the Hogan hands, because Macho's got his tape. The patented Macho knuckle tape. So that's another C hand that he can hold his drink in. You got another hand that can hold the microphone in. And you got a hand that's, I mean, the shapes of the hands are both the same. You got one for Hogan, one for Macho Man. They're both same style of hand. Jeez Louise. You got the robe is tucked into this plastic here, so I'm going to take that out. Oh, there we go. I see some bands holding him there now. Got some bands up around the Macho Man's arms. Let's get this. Just to get these out, I'm going to take them apart because the handshake does not come apart. That's what I was wondering about. So the handshake, there we go. The handshake stays together. The only bad part about this is that Macho Man don't have that knuckle. He don't have that knuckle tape on it, so you don't know which one is Macho and which one is not, but they're both same size, same tan, so it don't really matter. You can switch them. But let's put a hand on the Hogan here just so I can. There we go. So now we've got Hogan. Oh, he's got a little band holding this bandana on too. Okay. Let's see if we can take that off without. Yeah, it just comes right off over his face. Got a little band right there. Let's just throw that there in the garbage. And his bandana is removable. So you got the little Hulkamania bandana there. It just, right here on his hairline, it's got some little space for that bandana to fit right in there, so you can take it off, put it on, whatever you want to do. Now, the bad part is it looks like it's covering his eyes for the most part. Most of the time when this bandana is on, it is, there we go, it's kind of over his eyes, see? But, and if you slide it up, it wants to come out. But that's all right. That's all right. And again, with the circle around his hair, I don't remember Hogan having this much hair. That's for sure. I guess on the back of the package it does show him with some hair on top. So maybe he did, but I don't remember Hogan with that much hair. He always had it way back here. But I do like the posability of these figures. Shirt comes off real easy. Just tears off right there. And I don't recall Hogan's knee pads ever being that dark maroon. They were more of a bright red. But that's all right. I think this is still a pretty awesome figure. I mean, the back of the shirt's got the rips just like we remember. The tights say the MegaPowers on it. So this Hogan is it's a really good figure. I like it. You know, it's the Hogan that I remember. You know, even though we all know the NWO Hogan, the black and white Hogan, red and black Hogan, or the yellow and red Hogan, we all have our version of Hogan that we either like the most, we remember the most, meant the most to us as a kid, or whatever the case may be. And this yellow and red Hogan it's kind of more my Hogan. That's, you know, I was a kid in the 80s. I was saying my prayers and eating my vitamins and dropping a leg drop on anything that moved. Usually my little brother, but you know, Mom didn't know about that. So let's get this Macho Man out of here. This bandana come right off. He's got a this went all the way from his ankle to his elbow. There we go. Wrapped around his ankle there a little bit. So let's get another hand on this Macho Man, so I don't look all weird. There we go. Now, he does have a it's a red and yellow bandana. It doesn't say anything. It's just got some squiggles there all around it. So this is how he comes when he is straight out of the package. You got a bandana. You got some sunglasses. You got the big cape that says MegaPowers on it. And you got the championship belt. The Winged Eagle belt. That's the championship that I remember the most, is the Winged Eagle. I don't know where mine's at. I've got one around here somewhere. Can't find my belt. What do you mean? You should always know where your Winged Eagle belt is. Shame on me. So, let's get this out of here. So let's see. Macho Man, get his bandana off. He has a band around his head also. I'm guessing to keep the sunglasses on, because I could tell already that they're removable. So let's try it. Yep, they're removable. So, and same as Hogan, to keep his bandana on. It's got some little indentions right there on his hairline, so that his trademark glasses can go right back on him. You call them glasses or you call them goggles? Because technically they're ski goggles. But I never really looked at them as ski goggles. And who thinks I'm going to start wearing ski goggles to the ring and make them look cool? There's only one man that can make them look cool. He did. But I never really looked at them as ski goggles. But, oh well. Now, the cape is removable. I'm not going to remove it right now. But, as you can see, on the back of his tights, it says MegaPowers also. And the one thing that really kind of jumps out at me here is his knee pads are bright red, just like I remember Hogan's being. But on the Hogan figure, it's kind of maroon. So, I do remember when they were, watching these two guys on TV, they both had the same color knee pads on, so I don't know why we got maroon ones on Hogan and the red ones on the Macho Man. But nonetheless, that's what we got. Now, I remember watching these guys when they formed, during their matches, and I was always more of a Macho fan than I was a Hogan fan. But when they joined forces, I thought, oh my gosh, they're never going to get beat. These guys can never get beat. How can anyone beat Hogan and the Macho Man? Even if you're cheating, even if they're going up against one of them Bobby Heenan teams that's going to cheat to win, it's Macho and Hogan. You can't beat them. And that was pretty much the case. I mean, I don't think they could have put a team together that was capable of beating this team. I mean, whether you want to call it star power, that's what I'm looking for here. Popularity. It just couldn't be beat. But as with all good things, it had to come to an end, because Hogan, he broke the cardinal rule when he put his hands on Elizabeth. You don't do that. There's just a few things in life you don't do, and one of them was messing with Miss Elizabeth. So that started to be the end of the MegaPowers. But even to this day, even 30 years after these two guys split up, the team fell apart, they're still probably one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history. So, at least that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I know you got the Legion of Doom, you got Demolition, you got a lot of good teams that was there, but this one I think would always go down as the greatest in my mind. So, but yeah, there we have it. Let's see these extra heads. Yep, they've got indentions for the well, the Macho Man does have indentions for his glasses, so you can put glasses on this Macho. Also, let's go ahead and do that. Put these ski goggles on there. And you got the Macho Man again. But the Hogan does not have indentions for his bandana on this spare head, so the bandana can only be worn on this head, not on this one. You can tear off the shirt, take off the robe for Macho, whatever. So, and there we have it. I'm going to put these glasses back on right here. Put that bandana back on. And there we go. That's how I'm going to display them, somewhere like this. I'll probably have the shaking hands. I don't know. Maybe not. But I'm definitely going to keep the robe and keep the shirt on. At least for a little while. Then I might change it up after that. But there we go. The MegaPowers. Ringside Collectible exclusive. I seen and I had to get 2 of because I couldn't pass it up. So being a first time shopper at Ringside Collectibles was pretty good. I mean, you know, the products are great. It's the figures. You know, I didn't expect the figures to be bad at all. You know, it was mainly the packaging, and I didn't like that it took 3-4 months to get my figures, but hey, they're here. They look great, packaged great, and I'll definitely be looking at Ringside Collectibles again. So thank you, Ringside Collectibles, for the figures, the good packaging, and thank you for watching this video. And again, if you like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more unboxing. I've got a ton to go. Leave a comment if you shop at Ringside Collectibles. What are some of the things you've got? Do you like it? Have you had a bad experience? Let me know. I'm kind of new to this whole online thing because I'm an old guy, but thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.